Are you ready for
I wanted to take people in this, the universe in my head.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Belgian Jasper. If this is your first time on the channel, hit subscribe right now. We all know Noora Louhimo from Battle Beast, but she is now releasing her first solo album under the name The Noora Louhimo Experience, bringing us a really vibrant cocktail of psychedelic rock, some country influences, and so much more. I sat down with Noora to learn all about it.
Round and round the wheels will fly, a million miles on the road go by. I'm beside
Noora, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Your first solo album is coming out. We've heard the first single now. There's a lot of different influences in your solo material, clearly. You can hear some Aryan influences, but I think it's almost safe to say that it's as much Pink Floyd as it is Lynyrd Skynyrd. Is that one song representative to the entire album, or will we hear a lot of different influences on different songs?
Well, I think this exact song, why I chose it to be the first single, was exactly the reason that I think it shows people the variety in the album, and there will be other stuff too coming up. So I'm very excited. But yeah, and I wanted to see if this long, like the original song is about almost 7 minutes long, and nowadays you don't see so many artists, releasing so long songs. So I really wanted to see if that can, carry itself, and assumingly it can, because I feel like I want to do songs that are, they rely on the song and how it will carry, and not thinking about, this must be 3.5 minutes, but actually I want to do art and and music that can carry itself. I really wanted to do this solo thing, that I have the control what I want to do. And I did the production with the help of my colleagues and my good friends, and also the physical distribution will be through a good friend of mine, Kapanen Production. And so this is like a multi collaboration with all the friends and colleagues that I've gathered during the years in my career and in my life, and it makes me feel more comfortable than some label telling me what to do. So what I did actually this whole album ready to go, and then I started to search for a label and like, hey, here's my product, tell me if you are interested, and here we go.
round and round this planet goes, day and night is all one flow.
It was clear also from several social media posts that you did, where we get some glimpses behind the scenes, that it really does seem like a group of friends all working together. I think one of the last posts that you did was about some background singers all rehearsing as well. It seemed to be like a very friendly bunch. So is it can you share a little bit more about who all is involved in the project, because it seems like it's quite a few people?
Yeah, like my right hand in my songwriting is Samuli Erkkilä, who was also the producer of this album.
Yeah.
And we did this, most of the recording of the album we did also at his home place in Hankasalmi in Finland. And we've been friends like 15 years about. and he totally, I couldn't have done this without him. He also is the lead guitarist in the band. And then I have my big brother included in this project. He's been also collaborating with me in the lyrics, and and then he's also the mastermind of the the visual side of this project. So I give him my ideas and he makes them even better and makes them alive. And about the backing vocalists, they are very good friend of mine. Like these three ladies who were singing in the album, I have known them like for years now, and they all have their own career as singers. So all the musicians that I took in, I just I have a lot of good musicians around me, but in this particular solo project I really wanted to take the certain sounds from people. Like these backing vocalists have a certain sound, and I really wanted to put that in the album. And also as musicians like Juuso Raatikainen from Swallow the Sun, who is the drummer in the band, he's got this really tight time, and the way that he plays drums just fits perfectly in this music. And also there's JC Haltunen, who is the rhythm guitarist and does some of the solo parts also. And then there is our bass player Ape Kauppinen, who is like in blues scene. He's pretty much well known because he's got like really good style in that kind of bass playing. And then I got a bunch of friends, in the horn section. There are also friends of mine from the years when I used to study music in this pop jazz line here in my hometown. And there is actually one of my teachers is playing a trombone in this album. So it was really important to me include people who have made some kind of positive impact to me during my years. And it's been a lot of fun, and it's been great to see how much people have supported me overall. Like when I started to think, how am I going to fund this whole thing, and then I was like, I want to make this as interactive with the fans and family and friends as possible. So we did this pre-order campaign, and until the deadline, all the people who did the pre-order got their name on the album booklet, and also like they helped me to make this production. So I'm super grateful.
A lot of people, obviously, worldwide know you as the singer of Battle Beast. They discovered you when you were singing Janis Joplin covers. Janis Joplin is one of those big influences for you. There you go. I'm sure we'll hear some influence of her on the album as well. I know that you also have told many people that your favorite band of all time is Iron Maiden. So if you had to pick between Janis or Maiden, would it be the painting behind you, or do you have a massive Iron Maiden painting on another wall?
It's still under the work because I really love both, and I really can't say I can't choose, because it's like they are representing different, totally different, styles. But like Bruce Dickinson is my biggest male idol in heavy metal scene. Then I have like Janis Joplin, who is in this soulful blues rock, and then in rock music maybe Freddie Mercury is the number one. There are a lot of different influences, and I've noticed, like, I've started to analyze how I pick my favorite bands, and it's always related to the vocalists, how they kind of resonate in me.
You sing a drunken lullaby, and the weight of the world comes crashing on.
The cover for the single kind of shows the story of this music band basically being beamed up into some sort of interdimensional spaceship and starting an adventure. Is that the story behind the single, or is the whole album sort of like a concept album?
Well, actually, the thing what I have in mind is that visually, the whole story will be like a imaginary sci-fi story about a band who will get accidentally to this space trip and to another galaxies and planets, and have like a whole different and humoristic adventure. But then in music wise and lyric wise, it's very much my personal life, and what I've been through in my love life, what things have made me sad or happy, or what things I enjoy, and you can really hear that through the songs. That I'm kind of I'm very deep and emotional person, but also I'm kind of I'm very humoristic and kind of I really like to let my hair down. So So I really wanted to show my personality in the album, but also give people like the whole spectrum of me. And visually, I wanted to take people in this, the universe in my head, and and also people who won't necessarily like this project as a in music wise. Then I wanted to make sure that people could enjoy the artwork and the visual side of it.
Round and round this planet goes, day and night is all one flow.
I have a very soft spot for, let's say, late 60s, early 70s heavy inspired psychedelic rock music. So I was a big fan of the single. I love the artwork with all the faces as well. That was really well done. Super excited for the release of the album. Thank you so much for taking the time to talking more about the album with me. And I wish you all the best with the launch cycle.
Thank you so much. It was really nice interview.
Round and round the wheels will die, a million miles on the road go by.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.